of AI and crypto. This is 100% true. This is confirmed. This is exactly what he said. He made a call into Davos to chat with all the people there, because it's a pretty big deal. I had made a TikTok and IG post, and I said he was at Davos, which I made a mistake. My bad. But no, he did call into Davos. Regardless, that portion doesn't necessarily matter. Well, I guess it does to some people because, California is on fire and everything's just like a hot mess in America. But good news is he called in to address that, to say that, and he will be focusing right now on, you guys know a lot of the executive orders he passed, plus he's going to be dealing with Hawaii, North Carolina, and California with all of the natural disasters that happened. California, some of them are not natural disasters. The ones that were lit by my house, not natural disasters. Those were cases of arson, but neither here nor there. Lo and I are safe. Everything's good. Anyways, we've got a lot of exciting news today. And again, I voted for someone who is pro-crypto because I wanted to make sure I would be able to take care of me, my family, my community, and get, and everything, everything. And so far, a lot of the promises that he has made, he's keeping. We've got the crypto task force, Hester Pierce. We have pro SEC. We have Cynthia Loomis and Dennis Porter that are dealing with Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, and he freed Ross. A lot of the other, I know that there wasn't executive orders yet, but at the same time, there's things that are being put into play to essentially push these things through. And we love it. We absolutely love it. So I'm happy so far. Very, very, very happy. I hope you guys are happy too. I hope you guys are absolutely printing. I hope you're doing well. I know the market isn't exactly what people are expecting it to be right now as far as altcoin season goes, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Just be patient. Be patient. We're going to get crypto ETFs. We're going to get that Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. There's a lot happening right now. Plus, one of the biggest projects in crypto, most popular ones, XRP, Ripple, that lawsuit may be halted soon. We don't know yet. I believe that there is some sort of meeting that's happening, which we're going to cover that. ETFs have been applied for future ETFs for XRP and Solana, I believe. So we'll get into that. But let's kick this off with smash a like, subscribe with all alerts set, and drop me comments. I want to read them. Let's go ahead and get into well, actually, you guys, I apologize. First piece of information here. This is from Lo. She says, and she hid it under my notebook. She says, Mommy, I left you something in your office. Can you please read it to your audience? I says, okay. And it says, I love you and miss you. And this is from Miss Lo. But she wanted to make sure that I read this to you guys. And as always, regardless of what's happening in the news or in the world, my kid comes first. And if she asks me to read something to you guys, and it's appropriate, we're going to do that. Because our kids matter. Our family matters. You always support the babe. So let's go ahead and hear this clip by Mr. Trump over here, okay? All right, let's see. Let's get the audio up and running.
This reduce the cost of virtually all goods and services. It'll make the United States a manufacturing superpower and the world capital of artificial intelligence and crypto. My administration.
So the interesting about this is, let's break this down. Trump said, lower the cost of goods and services. Remember, along those lines. Remember, that's something I talk about often. Price with inflation. So I don't necessarily believe that costs of goods and services are going to go down. I think what will happen is more money will be injected into the American economy, and then we'll be able to afford the increased prices of goods and services that were increased by inflation. That's my personal take, so I have to give him a little bit of critique here. But again, I'm not an economist. I'm just an idiot on the internet. Number two, he didn't say Bitcoin. He said crypto. And the reason why that matters is because we do have a lot of toxic Bitcoin maximalists. And I get it. Bitcoin is great. We wouldn't be here without Bitcoin. But at the same time, crypto is here. Crypto is front and center. People are using crypto. People are embracing crypto. It's something that the younger generation likes. So it's good that he is not just on the side of Bitcoin. We need all things together to work. And then he also said AI, artificial intelligence. When I've told you guys, AI will continue to thrive. AI does scare me. I'm not going to be 100% honest with you. But at the same time, it's coming whether we like it or not. So we either need to learn how to use it to our advantage and be early, or we get left behind. Right now, AI is front and center. It's pretty fairly new. So learn how to integrate it into your daily life to help you make more money, to help you be more productive, to help you understand the basics so that you can use it to your advantage, use it to your children's advantage, to your community's advantage, okay? Right now, we don't have a lot of regulation on it. And I'm not saying going out there and do illegal things or, fraud or whatnot. I'm saying figure it out how to become a more profitable investor in crypto or with stocks or, maybe to help maximize tasks at your job so that you can spend more time with family. I don't know. But AI is here to stay. And that's why we talk a lot about AI coins. Okay? We do. Now, with that being said, I want to read you some little titty bitties over here. Little titty bitties from this that I might have missed. Nope. Nothing over there. This is from Miss Ellie. She said, this is basically the exact quote that he addressed to WEF. WEF. The United States has the largest amount of oil and gas any country on the earth, and we're going to use it. Not only will this reduce the cost of virtually all goods and services, it will make the United States a manufacturing superpower and world capital of artificial intelligence and crypto. And this quote matters because, again, people do like to cut parts off of quotes or media. So it's always important to go to find the entire context before you make an educated decision on that. So he's talking about doing more things in the United States of America. And honestly, I don't have an issue with that. I don't think it's wrong. We should be doing things in America. We used to do a lot more things in America, but I understand with politics and all that stuff, it makes it complex. But at the same time, there's no reason why we cannot focus efforts in the United States of America, provide jobs for people, and really kind of stimulate the economy. The amount of red tape we have is ridiculous. That's just my personal opinion. Okay. So, but the thing I'm focused on the most is the crypto word. The crypto word. The crypto word. In addition to that, I have to give a big shout out to the chat because we've got over 400 people in here. We just started. And of course, we give a big shout out to channel members first. If you'd like to become a channel member, it's like $3 or $4. It supports me and the channel. Shout out to Mr. R, to Eric, to Julie, to Daisy May Dandy. Thank you so much for being a channel member. Big shout out to you, Miss Daisy May Dandy. Steady user, of course. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All I have to say, guys, is I'm here to make as much money as ethically as possible. I don't know about you guys, but this is why we're here. This is why we talk about what we talk about. Now, the next story. This is let's do crypto. Let's go ahead and do crypto price action first, then we'll talk about that story. Why? Because I think it matters and I think it's important. And people aren't going to like what I have to say, but guess what? I'm going to say it anyways. So when we take a look at the weekly, things are down a little bit. Ray is up 48.6%. Farcoin, 20%. On the daily, we've got SPX, AI16, Farcoin is down. Okay. ETC, which is Ethereum Classic, is up 7%. That's probably because all the ridiculousness with Ethereum. I kind of covered that about you guys yesterday. I covered that with you guys yesterday. I personally think that Ethereum will be okay. And the reason why I said I think it's going to be okay is because of World Liberty Finance and what they're doing with crypto. They don't know how, I don't think they have any Solana yet. They have Ethereum, and they're also using wrapped Bitcoin. So I guess let's go ahead and talk about that, and then we'll do prices. So this over here is very interesting. Okay. Wrapped Bitcoin. Hold Capital said, why are they buying wrapped Bitcoin instead of Bitcoin? What am I missing? Well, wrapped Bitcoin is a part of Ethereum's ecosystem. You can use it on Ethereum, ERC20, and it's backed one-to-one by Ethereum. It is, I believe it's a Justin Sun product. And it makes sense because Bitcoin doesn't really have any layer 2s that work super great. They're getting there, but it's going to take a while. In addition to that, DeFi functions better with Ethereum. So that's why they're buying wrapped Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, because it's a lot easier to move money back and forth with yield, with Aave, all of that type of stuff. So that's exactly why they're using wrapped Bitcoin for DeFi. Now, does Bitcoin have its own DeFi purposes? Yes, it does. But at the same time, it works differently. It functions differently. So that's why they're using it. And Bitcoin maxis, they're pissed because they want real Bitcoin. But at the end of the day, Trump's a businessman. The government is a business, and they're going to do what they need to do to make as much money as possible. And if Bitcoin can't be used as it's, as it is for DeFi and for all of these other dApps and applications, they're going to use Wrap Bitcoin. They're going to use a solution. And I believe the reason why they're using Wrap Bitcoin, again, I think that's a Justin Sun product. I have to double check. But the reason why they're using that is because Justin Sun also did donate, I believe, into World Liberty Finance. Yeah, Justin Sun responds to World Liberty Finance buying Wrap Bitcoin instead of Bitcoin. Also, too, Liberty Finance purchased 94.94 Wrap Bitcoin at $103,647. They currently hold 551.7 Wrap Bitcoin, which is worth $57 million. And people are asking why. Now, let's go ahead and read this take by Justin Sun. Justin Sun said, let me break down this 4D chess move with you. Why did the president choose Wrap Bitcoin as his Bitcoin reserve instead of keeping it on Coinbase as CBBTC? Well, he's not even talking about Bitcoin. He's talking about coin. So basically, he's attacking Coinbase Bitcoin because, again, that's both Wrap Bitcoin. But again, the real question is, why aren't they keeping Bitcoin? The reason why they're not keeping it in just Bitcoin is because it doesn't necessarily function with DeFi the way that they're going to want to use it on a mass scale. So this is why I'm still bullish on Ethereum. This is why I think Ethereum will continue to do well. Okay. So rely on Coinbase zero proof of reserves product means your Bitcoin could be frozen or confiscated anytime. It's entirely at the mercy of Paul. So Justin Sun is attacking the Coinbase team here because they have a lawsuit pending. So this is just a bunch of drama. This isn't necessarily like a real reason why. I'm telling you the real reason why, in my opinion. You guys can go do your due diligence, look up Wrap Bitcoin, ERC20, can use it on with Ethereum. And I think that they do have Solana Wrap Bitcoin, but I think that it's just easier right now with Ethereum. Okay. So, I mean, if we just do a quick Google search of Wrap Bitcoin on their website over here, just so that you guys can see. I actually did a video on this many years ago. Wrap Bitcoin delivers power Bitcoin with flexibility of an ERC20 token. It's the first ERC20 token backed one-to-one with Bitcoin, completely transparent, verifiable, etc. And so you can verify the proof of reserves with this. So that's why they're doing it. That's my personal opinion. But, I'm just an idiot on the internet. So what do I know? I don't know nothing, right, guys? So that's why I think they're doing it. And this is why I'm bullish on Ethereum. Again, I will be getting rid of most of my Ethereum when we hit $10,000. I hope it hits $10,000, $7,000 to $10,000, but Now let's go ahead and take a look at price. So it looks like Trump is up on their Bitcoin, World Liberty Finance, which again, he advises for. It's not necessarily his product. He's an advisor there. But as far as the Bitcoin chart goes, we are just teeter-tottering perfectly above $100,000 on this trend line here. We bounce perfectly on it at about 101,000. Swing with Kai to 106,000, currently trading at 105. Me personally, Market Cipher did print a red dot, and it looks like we might head back down. But just as long as we sustain above about 101,000, we're all good. 4-hour chart over here showed a little bit of volatility, but again, daily does take a little bit to end up playing out, and this could essentially reverse. It could reverse. Now with Ethereum is still chilling at about $3,200, and we are in a downtrend. We're in a downtrend because there's a lot of drama going on with the Ethereum community right now, which I posted the video about yesterday. Go back and watch it. Now Solana's a little bit bearish too. Not nothing crazy, nothing bad. It's just, it is what it is. It does look like we might drop a little bit on the daily. Taking a look at the 4-hour, we rebounded. So just as long as we stay above 235, I'm okay with this. That'll be good. I can't tell you guys what to invest in on TikTok. Okay, can't do it. And why would you put everything into it? Don't do that. As far as XRP goes, XRP is in a little bit of a downtrend, but nothing too serious. Nothing too serious over here. We do need to flip back above $3.06. It looks like. Was it $3.06? $3.30 over here. And we're in a little bit of a downtrend. But this is okay because those of you that missed out on XRP, you can figure out when you want to get in. So we're in a bit of a downtrend. We retested $3.02. Me personally, just as long as we stay above 283. Really, realistically, in my opinion. Where's the next one? Do 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 do. Oh, this over here. You guys, I have a very, very exciting announcement to make since y'all are here. I partnered with VeChain, and we're going to be doing some updates for them on the show. And I'm very excited that I'm partnered with them. And I want you to stick around and watch this. And the reason why it's so exciting that we're partnered with them is because they're really doing good things when it does come to essentially like environmental stuff, which I love. The team is amazing. Sunny is amazing. Nicest people ever. The best, probably one of the better work experiences that I've had on a professional level. And just wonderful people. Like, let me tell you guys something. The night that I had the fires by my house was the night I got invited to go to the UFC fight to meet the team, etc. And I was supposed to do like content and other agreement with them. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't feel comfortable, blah, blah, blah. Partially because of the LA fires and then all the insanity with the fires near my house. And I let them know the situation. They were totally cool with it. They still had me come down anyways. And they just treated me with so much respect. And they were so kind, so understanding. I was like 3 hours late. So I just want to give a big shout out to them. Really, really big shout out to VeChain. I'm excited to be partnered with them. And it's just they're wonderful people, honestly, literally wonderful people. We've got 600 people watching in here. So let's go ahead and get it. Let's do our mention for them. Thank you, VeChain, for partnering with the O Show, everything crypto every single day, to talk about crypto and Bitcoin and what you guys are doing. So as far as VeChain goes, traditional systems do not reward sustainable actions. When we talk about sustainability, like, I'm not the biggest like environmental person. Like, I like to do thrift store shopping to not bring waste in with the fast fashion. I do a little bit of recycling, nothing too crazy, but I think it is important for and I do monitor how much water we use in the house. Like, I do little things here and there, and I don't get rewarded for it, but that's okay. I don't necessarily mind, but having a project like VeChain that understands like little things do make a big impact, that's important, and I love it. So VBetterDAO by VeChain is going to be the solution to that. And they're bridging real-world incentives, smart contracts, and measurable impact. A recent BCG report said decentralized networks can incentivize sustainable behaviors with minimal marginal costs. VBetterDAO is a first user and community-driven DAO, which means that you get to participate with the Better token. And again, do your due diligence on join the communities. Better is hashtag B3TR, and you can earn, you can stake, you can swap, and swap for governance, participation, or trade it. So you do what works for you. And you guys also have to understand there is risk with staking and earning. You guys have to make sure that it makes sense for you, and that's why we moonbag things. And they do have a decentralized app marketplace for tokenizing sustainable behaviors, and everybody can contribute. Everyone is available to everyone, which again is a really great opportunity for VeChain and their community as well. And to the tokenization market is predicted to hit $16 trillion. We've heard Larry Fink talk about it time and time again. And we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the things that Larry Fink said. Larry Fink from BlackRock. And again, he's going to be tokenizing the stock market and bonds and all of that. And VeChain is essentially in the tokenization market, but a little bit differently for sustainability. And then their tokenomics has changed as well. They have a 2-token model, VET and VTHO, and it has staking and reduced inflation, which is good. And they also have POA 3.0, which introduces a new economic node tiers, delegation mechanics, and no KYC for validator nodes, which is important. And again, if you guys want to learn more about the BCG report and what VeChain is doing, we've got the links down below. And again, I really do appreciate VeChain for just partnering with the O Show and for their efforts as well. I really, really do, because sustainability does matter. And this is their cute little website over here. And one of the things I like is this little mugshot guy. He looks cute. CleanFly, earn tokens by cleaning the planet. Earn tokens by monitoring health. This one I might actually look into a little bit more. And I actually want to ask Sonny, I want to ask him if I can earn tokens from shopping at the thrift store. Maybe I can, like, all my purchases with the thrift store, like a Goodwill or whatever, if I have the receipt, somehow I can like earn tokens for that. So I'm going to ask him about that. I'm going to ask him. We've got 600 people watching. Smash a like. And again, thank you so much to VeChain for partnering with the O Show, everything crypto every single day. Now let's get back into more news. More news. I use a reusable mug. Okay, sorry. My ADHD is going crazy. Anyways, let's get back to the news. All right. Bitcoin. So President Trump to hold a call with President Nayib Bukele today. President Nayib Bukele is president of El Salvador. Salvadorian President Bukele was one of the first to start with a Bitcoin start with introducing Bitcoin as legal tender. Bukele took El Salvador from a really scary place to a very safe place. And I understand he's not perfect, but at the end of the day, are the people doing well? Are they thriving? I've talked to people from El Salvador, and most of them are happy with the changes he's made. And again, he's still a public servant, and I understand that people are not always happy with public servants, but at the end of the day, we cannot deny what he has done. And you know what? What better person to discuss a Bitcoin strategic reserve and how successful it's been than with Bukele? And again, this is from Bitcoin Magazine. Now, this story over here is a little bit funny. U.S. lawmaker says Trump coin could risk national security. I want to know how. Let's see what the article says over here. So basically, and it's from, guess who it's from? Maxine Waters. Maxine Waters. Mixing, too bad we don't have that image of Maxine Waters and Sam Bankman-Fried up. And again, should Trump have launched a meme coin? I have no idea. How directly tied to it is he? I have no idea. Oh, sorry, Callie. I heard someone say that, so that's why I was just saying it. But anyways, but it's Maxine Waters, and she met with Sam Bankman-Fried, and she's a friend of Sam Bankman-Fried's parents. And we all know that Sam Bankman-Fried was the FTX fraud guy. In addition to that, his parents were very tied in with Liz Warren and Gary Gensler and all of those people, the anti-crypto army. And FTX also was working with Chuck Schumer to create crypto regulations that essentially made FTX like a bank and very, very predatory and centralized. But Maxine Waters knows what she's talking about. She criticized the lack of Republican oversight on crypto firms in their agenda. It's not just Trump. She's talking about all crypto firms, okay? She highlighted the launch of Trump token, considering with Trump's inauguration, suggestion could be a vehicle for anonymous financial transactions from sanctioned parties or hostile governments. She also suggested Trump could rug investors. So a rug pull is when all the liquidity is pulled out and the project goes to zero, essentially dies. That's not what Trump and his people have done, okay? Not what they've done in any way, shape, or form. Number two, decentralized economy means that people can get in stuff and invest in stuff and do whatever it is they want to do. So who's to say? Yeah, anybody from anywhere can invest in if they want, but people do that with cash too. So basically anyone that's using cash on a global scale, they could harm the dollar. So her logic makes no sense. It really doesn't. So that's why we have to see who the statement's coming from and see. Again, I don't hold Trump coin. I'm not telling you guys to buy any of it. I am simply just telling you to do your due diligence on it, okay? So that's just my personal opinion, but of course it came from Maxine Waters, so it's not important. As far as Trump goes, this is the coin here, and it's actually stabilized really, really nicely at about $34. We do have support here at 34, but I'm going to draw my trend line a little bit down a little bit more. I'm going to do another one over here. So it's looking good. Also, too, these patterns, they go ch-ch. So we'll see what happens with that. Again, I'm not saying to buy it, not saying any of that. I'm just simply saying I would kind of pay attention and follow it. And it is listed on crypto.com and Robinhood and many other places. Now, Cynthia Loomis came out and said, big things are coming with the Bitcoin. And she posted it. And then she said, stay tuned for 10 a.m. PST. Well, we all thought, okay, Bitcoin reserves coming. She's working on it. It's going to come. It's going to take a while. But she actually announced that she is the Senate Banking Subcommittee on digital assets. Digital assets are the future, and the U.S. wants to remain a global leader in financial innovation. Congress needs to urgently pass bipartisan legislation establishing a comprehensive legal framework for digital assets that strengthens the U.S. dollar with a strategic Bitcoin reserve. I'm humbled my colleagues have placed their trust in me to chair this historic subcommittee and look forward to shepherding bipartisan legislation to President Trump's desk this year that secures our financial future. Senator Loomis on chairing the Senate Banking Subcommittee Digital Assets. So we didn't get an executive order for the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, but it's coming. Things are in motion. Dennis Porter is working on a state level. Cynthia Loomis is working on a federal level. And sometimes, things take time. That's why I said to be patient, but it's coming. This is actually really big and massive news because now we have somebody that's pro-crypto in charge of this that's going to push it through. I'm excited. I smash a like. I know I seem a little bit tired, and that's because we went to the fun fair yesterday, and my feet are cold. My feet are cold. We went to the fun fair yesterday. We went to Knott's, and I did legs and glutes yesterday before walking 10,000 steps, and I'm sore and I'm tired. So yeah, I'm a bit tired today. But the kids had fun. All I care about is the damn kids. I love those kids so much. But smash a like and be excited. This is exciting news. We have 700 people in here. Crazy to say, but El Salvador is safer than Santa Monica these days. Yep, JRR tokens, 100%. 100%. I'm out here, baby. I'm out here. So I know. Now, next story. Acting Chairman Mark Ueda launched a crypto task force dedicated to developing comprehensive and clear regulatory framework for crypto assets. Commissioner Hester Peirce will lead. We talked about this yesterday. And it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So this is good and this is exciting. That's another thing that Trump promised, and here we are. This is the Morgan Stanley CEO. So let's go ahead and hear what he has to say, because this is pretty big. This is pretty massive. And this is about being bullish on Bitcoin and crypto. And I guess the banks, which we're really not, but let's hear it.
Management business, E-Trade obviously is a big part of that. So you got the retail side of it. What do you make of crypto under Trump, this Trump administration, what may happen and what that speaks? I mean, we're talking about meme coins. I don't know if you're following the Trump coin or the Melania coin and what that says about what's happening here.
Well, I think there is liquidity, and the liquidity, expresses itself in all kinds of different ways. I think the broader question is whether some of this has come of age, whether it's hit escape velocity. And, time is the friend. The longer it trades and, perception becomes reality. For us, the equation is really around whether we as a highly regulated financial institution can act as transactors, sort of follow the money. And there we'll be working with Treasury and the other regulators.
So basically he said, once we get legislation, once we get rules, once we get guidelines, that we're going in to facilitate transactions.
Just to sort of figure out how we can offer that in a safe way. And that's exactly what needed to happen. And that was Gary Gensler's biggest fumble. The reason why it was his biggest fumble and the previous administration, because they were anti-crypto, is because the banks wanted to participate in crypto. And again, we go through this conversation all the time, okay? We go through this conversation all the time about, Bitcoin was created for the people, by the people, to essentially remove the predatory third parties. But with owning Bitcoin and your private keys comes great responsibility. And we have this massive responsibility. A lot of people can get wrecked because we've been used to relying on governments to secure our money for us for years. Prior to the gold standard, we weren't, but that is what it is. So if we want mass adoption, we need the banks to get involved for some people. And then we have to actively teach people how to custody their own coins. So again, it's scary that the banks are getting involved, but we just have to be very diligent that retail gets the same privileges as accredited investors. And at the end of the day, we also need to always remember to custody our own coins. Always, always, always. But again, this will essentially do more for the crypto. And this is why I think we're in a super cycle. Shout out to Matthew Davis for the $4.99 super chat. Smash and like chicken bone broth club member. Appreciate you so much. You guys, just so you know, I did drink my chicken bone broth and my collagen protein powder and my tea bag of lemon ginger turmeric tea. I kind of downed it because it was still warm and I was so cold. So I already drank it, but it's good. And I'm telling you guys, I know I'm just such a shill. Go to Costco. Go to because it's six containers for like 18 or 19 bucks. At the store's like $5. With you, your kids, your family, have a cup of this thing every morning, like the first thing you put in your stomach if you can, or just in the morning in general for breakfast. It's so good. And plus with the cold season happening, like it's just good. It's health is wealth and it's good. It's collagen. Hello. But it's good for you. And you got protein, 9 grams of protein. Next. Thanks for inspiring us to get started. Sailor, Rumble, Rum, the decentralized streaming platform, well, not decentralized, but the streaming platform that allows for freedom of speech, officially owns Bitcoin since Friday. And Michael Saylor helped them get it. And I think this is absolutely amazing. It's wonderful. So more and more companies are obtaining Bitcoin. And the reason why more and more companies are obtaining Bitcoin is because it makes sense for them. And remember, it's a finite supply. So those of us that have been here, that have been holding on to our Bitcoin, all this does with these companies holding it, because they're going to be taking out collateralized loans and doing all this stuff like Michael Saylor. So we are holding our Bitcoin. These companies are now just getting in and buying Bitcoin and removing some of the market share. So that 21 million, which is actually closer to 19 million, that's still there. There's going to be less of that, less and less and less and less. So number could go up. So I don't know. And all I'm telling you, shout out to Algorand. We love them too. Also too, I'm telling you guys right now, you should own at least $1,000 of Bitcoin and own more than Germany. Not telling you to buy it, but you should acquire it. And you can do it. There's different ways you can earn Bitcoin too. So just saying. Next story over here. Oh, we already talked about VeChain. Love them. But we got some Ripple news. Ripple's president, Monica Long, to lay out Ripple's key priorities for 2025. Let's see. On January 26th, she is going to host an XRP Community Day Spaces. Sorry, January 29th on X. The conversation will focus on institutional adoption of XRP in the South Asia Pacific region, blockchain innovation, and ecosystem growth, particularly around tokenization. This is exciting. Absolutely exciting. And we also have some more Ripple news as well. So shout out to Ripple community. You guys got to make sure you get that space and fill me in because I'm not going to be listening to it. Now, more Ripple news. This is from James K. Phelan. He talks about Ripple all the time. The SEC versus Ripple, Better Markets Inc. has filed an amicus brief in support of the SEC. What the heck is it? What is happening? So the nonprofit Better Markets filed an amicus brief urging reversal of the 2023 Ripple ruling. Oh, God. They asked the Court of Appeals to overturn a 2023 district court ruling that deemed XRP sales to retail exempt from securities laws. Oh, F them. They claim XRP sales meet Howey test despite being on an exchange. They warn the ruling weakens retail protections and creates regulatory loopholes. And they also urge that Ripple promoted XRP to entice profit-driven retail. Also, too, according to Cowboy, he said, Better Market CEO is ex-Biden-Harris transition team. He was responsible for reviewing the Federal Reserve Board System Securities Act, commodities future, blah, 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 blah. I have not verified this. This is the first thing that I saw that popped up. But apparently Dennis Keeler, who is part of the Better Markets, the president and CEO, was also a member of the Biden-Harris transition team. And it's very interesting to see that Better Markets is coming out and saying what they're saying. So basically, and this is stupid, they're wasting their time and money, and they're also wasting taxpayers' time and money too, because we all know that that has been rumored, Trump said, we're not going to prosecute companies unless it's fraud, unless there's fraud involved. XRP is not a security on the secondary market, and all they want to do is they want to keep people poor and stupid. And they want to keep you away from getting money. That's exactly what these people want to do. Because guess what? The blue side, or at least those people in the blue party, shout out to Ro Khanna. I like Ro Khanna a lot. Shout out to him. But the blue side, the anti-crypto army, they're talking about retail protections when they allowed for the crypto collapse to happen. And you know what? XRP on the secondary market is a revolutionary court decision and should not be overturned. Buying things on the secondary market matters because then you can't use eBay, you can't use Poshmark, you can't do any of that stuff. You can't buy and sell whatever. So it becomes problematic, becomes a little bit problematic. And again, they're talking about retail protections. So basically they're saying everybody that's bought XRP on like a Coinbase or Kraken, you guys are stupid and you guys need protections. And you don't know that buying XRP was bad. We need to protect you. F them. Seriously, F them. Doofuses. Piss me off. Now, this over here is very, very important. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink says he wants the SEC to approve the tokenization of bonds and stocks. And this kind of tied into VeChain. Tokenization market is estimated to be worth about $16 trillion. If someone like Larry Fink is talking about tokenizing stocks and bonds, and a project like VeChain or just tokenization projects in general are also doing this, should probably pay attention to them. RWAs, and again, RWAs is a fancy term for NFTs, but they're just done a little bit differently. RWAs actually does represent a real world asset, so it's like it's a larger expansion of XRP. Or XRP is a larger expansion of NFTs because like with Apple, they'll be able to tokenize stocks. Everything will be on the blockchain and you can see it. And maybe there'll be stock trading 24/7, 365 and bonds and all kinds of stuff. So things are going to get interesting. And if Larry Fink is saying it, I would not fade it. Make sure you guys smash the like. Come on. John said we have EBT, which is SNAP, but also TANF, Temp Aid for Needy Families. I'm for that. No, I don't get food stamps. No, and I don't have anything against people that do get food stamps because guess what? Things are expensive right now. People can't afford things. So if you got to get your food stamps, you got to get your SNAP or do whatever until things settle down. Good for you because you need to make sure you're healthy, but make sure you're buying healthy stuff. I don't know if it's covered under that or not, but I'm sure I don't see why it wouldn't be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But that's what the government is for. Like we pay taxes for some of those things. And I'd rather that money go to people that are paying taxes or that have been taxpayers. Anyways, I don't want to get into that too much, but eat healthy. Take care of your bodies. Take care of your bodies. All right. Let's see. Do we have anything else to give you guys? Okay. Okay. All right. So apparently there is a token launched with John McAfee. People thought that it was a hack. I don't know, but apparently this is the only coin that's launched with them. And Janice had posted something over here, and then this is the coin as well. It doesn't look super bad. I'm not endorsing this coin in any way, shape, or form. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. I have really no idea about it. Raider was talking to me about what was going on, but apparently Janice launched this token called Antivirus. It's on Solana. It's tied to an AI-driven project inspired by John. She said she will leverage her and John's unfinished work to expand his legacy. Website describes project as a tool to challenge digital surveillance, corporate dominance, and control. So she confirmed it was that. I have no idea what the future with this project is going to be. However, I will say I support her getting money. And if you guys want to invest in anything, you need to do your due diligence. Because John McAfee really revolutionized crypto. I know he was a lot of drama. He did a lot of stuff. But you have to remember one of the reasons why he was in, he fled is because he refused to pay taxes because he thought taxes were a scam. Or he paid the taxes and they wanted more from him. And also to free Roger Ver. So I just wanted to let you guys know on that. But anyways, I'm going to get going. Because I need to eat and stretch. But anyways, you guys, I gotta go. Thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm so excited. I know I'm a little bit tired. But I lost my little thingamabobber too. What happened? It's okay. All right, well, I'm gonna get going. I've got a video for you guys about Solana and XRP coming soon at 3 p.m. PST, so make sure you stick around. Also, I'll be live tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. PST. See you then. Bye-bye. I know, I'm hungry too, you guys. I'm really, really hungry. Also too, with TikTok, I want to let you into a lot of you guys watching right now. I don't have a coin. I will not DM you. I will